Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more adventures of Ash and Steel. Now, in this episode I've got a couple of choices. I would like to create some more flasks of wolfsbane, for which I shall need blood shrooms, and I only have one. So the easiest place for me to do that would be the Free Hunters camp, but since I only have one, there's no rush and it's not going to make a massive difference. Instead, I think I'll head back this way to the fisherman's village and the city of Greyshaft, where I can try and track down an alchemist and learn how to now I hope slaying that wolf in the rocks has not caused a problem with the other wolves respawning, because we don't know what actually causes that. So far so good. Now, I might also consider purchasing the ruined house. It's a very hefty investment, and honestly, it might be nice to get the 20 insight to get the massive discount on it. However, in terms of what experience is actually available to us, that might not be very possible. So let's go to the village and haul up the anchor on that old boat. And while we're at it, we can do another check for that potion that's supposed to be under the docks as well. Because we're supposed to be looking for any assorted old crap a hobster might like. This is apparently one of the things. That's a really bad anchor. Looks like a pile of nails. Right. Well, let's take your helmet off, mate. It's not going to help you swimming. Should probably put our bow away as well. Anyway, let's plummet into the depths and ask ourselves where around here such a flask could be concealed. It's supposed to be the corner of this dock directly underneath the boat. Not seeing it. Again, it's entirely possible it's been patched out of the game. Under the boat would be around here. Unless it's somehow magically under this boat. Tristan, get up for air, quick mate. That is looking rough. Or this boat, Actually, that could make a lot of sense. I suppose there's only one way to find out. Underneath this boat, this corner of the docks. Just not seeing it. And it's such a valuable commodity that it's really worth searching for. Look, there is another boat here. Pretty sure I've searched here already. Now, I'm being fiddly because... Wait, what's that? Come on, you. Come on. That is golden. Suddenly, the purchase of that house does not seem so attractive anymore. The reason I was persisting in my search is that, well, when we were trying to recover the nets with fishing bait, they were a little fiddly underwater as to whether they could be selected. Here we have something called Skill Potion, legendary. When you'd rather get by without practice, grants 1 skill point. That is extremely expensive. We're using it now. Wait. Oh, good. So, you know what? Sure. Let's celebrate with a drink of whatever this is. Oh yeah, it's like made from rye, isn't it? And we'll eat an apple to help with our digestive system. Keep our energy up, keep going. Oh, anything special here? What's the... 5 spoons. For 18 gold, that's pretty good. Do we have any? I don't think we have any spoons. If we did, I imagine that'd be another matter. Right. Any interesting news? The city arena is seeking new fighters. Anyone is welcome to participate. Funerals at the city's expense. 1 in 2 people say that knocking out a few teeth makes you feel better. The other 1 in 2 just mumbles something back. Come, try your hand at Ranter. Maybe not. We're not great at Ranter. Wanted, Big Tooth and his gang, dead or alive. Reward increases with every additional gang member brought in. Inquire at the barracks. Okay. Do not leave the path. Maulers in packs have been attacking people. Yeah, no kidding. Who is L? Helper needed. Must be fleet of foot and tight-lipped. Will be carrying instructions and delivering herbs. Payment per satchel. Will pay extra in potions with exceptional speed. Knock on the door of the house under the bridge in the crossroads. Do not knock on weekends. Not sure if I've found that house yet. Also, I don't think we know what day of the week it is. I don't think that's tracked. Our good mother is... Oh, that's the cult. The goddess Luna. Ranter again. Freehold, welcome to us. Now, another reason to head towards the Freeholders' farm.
We will be dead too.
All a buzz about something.
And I'm just heading this way because I recall there being a merchant
Yeah,
with extremely limited wares.
Must be some kind of a commission coming from the capital.
Extremely
Their
limited.
leader was given the boot.
Are you serious?
Aye.
You said it.
Lately. Sunny and rainy and sunny
That's
again.
for sure.
Okay,
Happens
let's
all the
see what
time,
got,
you know.
friend.
Remember how things used to be?
I wanted to ask how things are around here.
It's been up and down. We used to have to put up with the smugglers nearby. One of their routes went along the river. I was a boy back then, but I remember it well. Eventually they put up a guard tower on the other side of the river. And since then, it's been quiet and prosperous as can be. Our fishing business boomed, and word spread. People came too, from the other villages, from the city, from everywhere.
Right, and what do you got for sale? Notes on Greyshaft's dead. Now, we are wanting to go to the miners' cemetery nearby, so reading this might be good, especially as we're a member of Gravediggers Guild. But let's hold off. That's another reason for heading back this way.
They
by the
broke
way.
into the abandoned fort.
What for?
I'll be damned if I know. But mark my words, they have definitely stirred something up.
Life goes on.
Rough, to be sure. But life goes on.
This weather's been mad.
Okay, let's head out of the village. And as it's getting a bit more dangerous, we'll put our helmet on. And wish we could afford a better helmet that would protect the back and sides of our head a bit more. I think... ooh. Right, hold on. It might be best to survey skills at night time. We might want to pick up lockpicking on the cheap. Just because it'll help us with so many others in other endeavours, many of them rather illegal, unfortunately. We need a lot for advanced crafting, but we do meet the requirements. Could pick either of these, and we've been wearing this so long and it looks like we're going to be wearing it for so much longer. I should start... We have been using 200 weapons a lot. Okay. I think... I'm just trying to remember where we can learn these. Unlocks 200 weapon stances and adds a new set of combo attacks. You deal 5% more damage and have a 5% higher chance to crit with 200 weapons. Well, you know what? We could rather do with a damage boost. And since we're not leveling anytime soon, 5% of 28 is like 1 point at best, right? Maybe 1 and a bit, but I doubt it's going to round up to 2. Our critical chance going up to 13.2% would be massive, however. And it would go towards other things. 30 strength is a long way off. Okay, if we want to get the demo skills, because the demo book the demo combat book gave us basic combat training, parry, and one-handed and two-handed weapon mastery level 1. We have 2 of those already. And you know what, that is quite affordable. I think... I can't remember everyone who can teach us that skill. But... pretty sure there's someone in the Knight's headquarters who can teach us two-handed weapon skills. The guard at the inn we cannot now reach could teach us one-handed weapon skills a bit. I can't remember all the skill trainers, and that's okay. I think, however, I want to experiment. Can this man be sent to... This lady wants to hire a man who's looking for a home, wants to settle down somewhere, wants somewhere to stay. This man, his house burned down. I think possibly because he was an alcoholic and he's going to like swear off for drink. And he wants to sell the old place. Oh god, he's actively drinking. Okay, hang on. Hey.
I'll take it for 300 gold, since the house is in terrible shape, as you know. But I'll pay in full up front.
Bah! A true Astartian. Fine, it's a deal. I hope you know what you're doing. Thanks, I'll just be going then.
Now wait.
Hold on. What about the deed to the house? Some sort of paper or certificate?
Aye, sure. Starter knows best. Always with your papers. We don't have anything like that. Just our word.
But what if someone comes to throw me out?
You tell him you bought the house from Gretzky. That he's the one responsible. I'll back you up.
Right,
but,
and where will you
to be honest, no one's likely to do anything of the sort. Take care.
Can I? And he's gone. Isn't it grand to have a place you can come back to? Invest in your house and turn it into a mansion. Your investments will build more than a comfortable place to get ready for a new adventure. They will improve your vital stats. Oh really, and how do we invest in this place? Well... oh, that's a lot. Banner for the Order of the Seven. Okay, hang on. So we just buy stuff here. Basic renovations. A lot. The first step is always the hardest. Basic renovations for your manor. Roof, wall and floor repairs, plus removal of any junk you don't need. Well, why don't we go see what junk is inside? Not that there's very much at the moment, mind you. If anything. Yeah, we're not... There we go. What's that? Okay. Partially makes up for the expenses we've just paid out on this place. So... okay, I'm gonna say it. It looks like it's a bit of a fixer-upper. Did get us some experience points for it, so that's good. Well, that's kind of put me off the idea of investing too heavily in anything else. And we weren't able to speak to him about... so where is he going to be? Because he's just left and abandoned us here. I should look around and see if there's any other items I can find amongst the ruins. Now, anything outside would have been something I could pick up already. More coal? Yeah. Okay, got ourselves a couple of spuds. This looks like one of those ruined teleporter things, but I suspect they're for teleportation. I'm not going to go this way round because monsters may have returned. But now we have somewhere we can call a home. I mean, yeah. Restore the walls and the floor. Well, hey, if they're all going to come with experience awards, you know, not a bad idea exactly. I can't find the person who can teach me lockpicking skills right now. That's okay though. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Probably want some grub inside us as well. We should not be too eager to tackle the woodwalkers or ratwalkers yet. I feel like we might want another level or two before we can do that comfortably.
But life goes on.
Remember how things used to be? This is nothing in comparison.
My bones are aching again. Been trying all sorts of ointments. Nothing helps.
Let's hold off. At least we've discovered all the skills in this tree.
Someone was out wandering the streets and yelling like a bloody fool again last night.
Strange.
The guard captain's faces, though?
Sigmar.
Won't fit through the entrance soon.
Nope. I'm looking for someone who might want to work. Hang on.
Does anything interesting happen around here?
It's a pretty ordinary camp. Lots of different people come by. Lots of stuff happens.
Conflicts? Fights?
No, course not. Everyone's armed here, and people behave for the most part. The island's temperament does tend to rear its head, though. This one man from Mior started a fight and broke someone's nose with his bare hands. Then a few weeks ago, we had a huge fella from Nemas spend the night. He had a cleaver almost as big as me on him. I was starting to get nervous. He broke his fast around the campfire with everyone in the morning and went on his way. Didn't even say a single word to anyone.
I almost made the mistake of clicking learn. Now, this is armor, and we couldn't have afforded it anyway. And it doesn't seem to... I'm blatantly checking for spoons, actually. Water. Coal. Okay. Let's get 4.
Buy more.
Oh, please don't. I just thought that would be a nice joke.
I heard the order's all abuzz about something.
They've been running their feet off lately.
Must be some kind of a commission coming from the
The
capital.
one almighty.
I heard that their leader was given the boot.
Are you serious?
All the time,
Aye.
you know.
My bones
My
are
bones
aching
are
again.
aching again.
Been trying all sorts of ointments. Nothing helps.
Nothing helps.
Something was banging around in the cellar all night. Couldn't bring myself to risk chicken wave.
Sometimes I wonder why we even have guards.
Howling at the
Death
walls
has come
yesterday.
to our island.
They've grown
Soon
fearless.
we will be dead too.
Sometimes I wonder
Maybe
why we even
someone
have
will come and
guards.
save us.
Nobody cares.
Alright,
The moon sect did?
let's
But I
leave
think
this
we
camp
need to
and
the
head back
abandoned
towards the
This is
city.
nothing in comparison.
I do have a lot of shovels, so it's worth looking for, keeping an eye out for dig spots. It does look like there are some patches of disturbed earth in the middle of the roads, and that feels like it's just mud or something and I shouldn't be trying to dig them. Thing is, if we don't get to craft potions at the Free Hunters camp, we're going to have to go all the way back to Rump's camp, which is near at least one rat walker. Now, most of the rat walkers there are reasonably spread out, but I don't like that forwards lunging leap of theirs. It's very dangerous. Yes, I was scanning on the left there, in case the beetle was back. I don't want it to be back. I just want to know this part of the countryside is safe for me to travel through for now. These maulers are back, and I may be able to isolate some of them. And I could do with the experience points. However, let's see if I can go get that skill learned.
You said it.
They arrested someone in the port last night.
Have you seen how fat the guard captain's face is, though? Won't fit through the entrance soon.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
The green cloth on the shoulder of this tunic is
They arrested someone.
flapping a little more than usual tonight.
Maybe I should move to the village.
Don't know why.
The city makes me sick.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
How are we doing for sustenance? Could do with a little more food. You know what? Let's try eat these 3 remaining apples. Just get them out of the way so I'm not counting them anymore.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
And let's go find Beltran. Was it Beltran or Bertram? I think it was Beltran. The Sword Knight. And if I'm wearing my helmet, I should probably take it off in the city. Oh, and be on the lookout for that knave again. You know what? I'll put my hat on, though. There we go. If I can't go increasing my ability... Ooh, she might have ludshrooms in stock again. She does not, in fact, have ludshrooms in stock again. Ah, was it 30? I have 11. Okay. I think it was 30 or 35 raw meat I'm after. That's going to be quite a bit.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
And if the herb seller here is not the alchemist, I should go looking for the mortar and pestle on the map. I should also go check out the woodcutter's camp and continue the investigation into the dead cook. But hey, while I'm here, might as well see if I can get a little more training.
One speed to you, brother.
I like the fact he acknowledged me as a member of the Order. That's good. Let's eat another apple. Now, Beltran should be out in the courtyard.
Need a sword?
Not Chad. This would be Beltran. There we are. I would like to improve my mastery of combat. Perfect dodge needs more strength. That's okay, we can work on that. I gained a new skill. Excellent. And now our sword damage should have raised from 28 to probably 29. It's gone down to 27. What? How did it... Our critical chance has increased from 8.6 from 8.2 to 8.61, so it's not a true 15% increase. Oh, 5%. So it's 5% of 8.2, not 5% of 100. I don't know why our damage has gone down though. That doesn't make much sense. Was it 26? I could have sworn it was 28. I have the ability to check. You know what, it's actually even simpler. Right. I'll save the game here, because we've got the skill. So then if I reload the start of the episode save and check our damage, if it's 26, excellent. Could have sworn it was 28 though. Did we have a damage bonus for being well rested or something, or well fed? That could always be the case. Okay, let's see. 28. Well rested, damage increased by 10%. Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, that is probably 26. Alright. Mystery solved. Okay. So now we're either heading back out into the wilderness outside town, or probably resting in town before we leave it. Might as well try and make it to the alchemists before it gets too late, though. Especially as it's actually not that far from here. And when we get that well-rested bonus, we can probably look at a 29 damage and be really impressed, as it's the highest damage score we've had so far at all.
Need a sword?
He sells weapons that we can't use yet. And we still don't know where to find this landlord or debt collector who the clothier is in trouble with.
One speed to your brother.
Let's hope so, and let's slow a little, because it's hard to make sharp turns at high speed. I believe we're heading through this arch and taking a sharp left. Who are you? People of no consequence, apparently.
I think I might have exactly what you need.
Good, because I was trying to work out where you were. Now. Ooh. That's really expensive. I wonder if the price of these increases the more of them I find. I don't suppose you have any luxuries by any chance. Right, let's see.
Do you have anything to get rid of bark bugs? I've been thinking about making something like that for a while, but haven't had time to get to it yet.
Your loss. I've heard people complaining about them all over town.
I know. But unfortunately, I am as lazy as the day is long. I might brew it later, though. It's not like it's urgent after all. If you're in a pickle right now, just put some fresh corpse wort in your pantry. It'll keep the bugs away as long as the smell is strong.
Right. So now I can go back to the carpenter and he'll say, do you have any corpse wort? And we'll say 3. He might want a lot more. Should I buy some while I'm here? The answer is apparently no, I should not, as it doesn't seem to be in stock. Excellent. Well, let's see if we can get back to the carpenter before darkness. I'd say reasonably good odds, and I imagine the corpse will...
Why is he wearing that junk?
obtained as another stage of the quest. Wait, did he say it had to be fresh corpse water? I think he might have said that. That could be a problem. Hey.
I spoke to the alchemist. He said you could scare the bugs off with some corpse water.
You mean the raw herb? What a lazy oaf. Could have made a tincture or something. Fine, so, how many of these corpse warts do I need?
Tristan?
Across the whole workshop, so, 5 should be enough. Can you get me some?
Of course. I'll be back soon.
Okay, that was weird. And we know where we can get it if he has them in stock. Evening time. Shop will be shut anyway. I suspected something along those lines when I saw Geppetto heading upstairs. So perhaps we should head to Betty Bye's also. You know what though? If we... No, this isn't for that. This is for the house that the merchant is building. Okay. Well, we can work on that. We'll probably need something to eat and drink in the morning. For now, Tristan, play it safe as you can. And we might as well take it slow and steady. It would be nice to gaze upon our slowly mounting experience tally and imagine what we might do with our ability points when we next reach a level. Or how we're going to get another 327 gold to... Oh, you know what we can do? We can go smelt some iron.
Is nothing in comparison.
That won't require any of the shops to be open. You know what? We haven't been killed this episode, so it's going quite well. Slow and steady wins the race. In fact, we're going so slow and so unsteady that it doesn't even feel like a race yet. So whatever we are competing against, it's probably the dangers of the island. Okay. Alright. Ah, okay. I mean, I don't think we know any. I don't know how well crafted items will sell. And we'd probably be wanting to make things we can use over things we can sell, but we do need to feed the game's economy to continue existing. Okay, let's eat our last apple. So I've kept 2 copies of the food list. The one with the red apples removed, because I definitely have the 20 red apples bonus.
I have the most intricate fabrics on Greyshaft.
Keep your hand.
Right. So if I were to sell some iron... 22 each. Okay, there's quite a lot there. But if I can make something from it, even better. I don't know. I just don't know if the things I can make will have a high enough resale value. I do still need to explore the slums a few times, but I don't quite feel safe enough. Tristan's re-evaluated that confidence boost he recently gained, and is considering the world to be just as dangerous and scary as it was before, although maybe slightly safer. Let's fill that empty slot with something, shall we? Yeah, we got some carrots. Sure. We could try for the 20 carrots thing. Although I think we should just sit on our hunks of cheese and try to gain more money. Thing is, how badly... Right, if we do invest in the house for 750 gold, how much is our next skill going to cost us to learn? It's going to be like at least 150, right? But we've essentially trained one skill ahead of our level now. So that's something, at least. Shouldn't jog, the shop isn't open yet. And in fact, if it's going to be a while... You know what? Let's remind ourselves of what's through here again. I think it's nothing too special. And the night's getting cold. Might need to go grab a blanket soon. My ankle's feeling a bit chilly. Could explore the church. Don't like the look of those guards. There seems to be no inscription there. I don't think there was any priest in the church last time I stepped in here. And you know, it's pretty early in the morning, so that's likely to still be the case. But I could at least try. Let's leave this man to his devotions. It seems like worship on Grey Shaft is a very private matter, and those who come to the church do not need much by way of spiritual guidance. Hello. Ah, who are you? You are someone I cannot speak to yet. Very well. Now, we do still have this option to donate money to the altars for arguably some benefits. We don't know what kind of benefits they may give. We do know that the benefits do seem to scale with the size of the donation. That is about all we know, though. I mean, it is ever so slightly possible that the shopkeeper will be standing outside his shop ready to do business. Speaking of standing outside, nope. Worth a try. He looked like he was standing way out in the middle of the street in a very self-important manner. I think we'd better wait. And I should try the market store that sells booze when the proprietor is ready, because we're trying to find 20 bottles of vodka. And I haven't found any for sale anywhere yet. At some point, we'll want to speak to the woman who runs this market stall on Chad's behalf. We won't want to do it yet, because it involves probably dealing with people. And we're not very good at dealing with people yet. People are dangerous and nasty and like to try and kill us. Wait, buys for 110. Sells for 22. So literally a fifth. Not ideal, but it would get us money in a pinch. I don't suppose... no. Worth a try, I suppose. It might be
Feel free
worth
to take a look. Just be sure to purchase too.
actually creating an item and see what it sells for. Well, a certain somebody should be back in business now. Let's make that 2 of them. Nope. He's not ready yet, wherever he is. Clearly, we're tracking the wrong quest. let's go for something a little more achievable. His flower keeps disappearing. I think he said... I mean, it could be bark bugs, possibly. But let's go meet a shopkeeper.
Come closer. Smell them.
I'd love to, but your counter is too far away. Right. Oh, again, you're making this very difficult for me. No, you're not. Let's get a whole 5 so we can keep our own free. Let's not sell him our valuable supplies. You know what? Let's go view some aspirational items, shall we? Oh, hey.
Do you need a helper?
Looking for work?
Sort of.
You can help me with this.
A rusty sword. What do I do with it?
Clean it?
Get the rust off
I don't know how.
I do. Just bring me what I asked for.
Alright. Is there much to find?
Cleaning tincture. Amir, the city alchemist, has some. And oil to coat it. You can buy the good stuff from Jer, who sells food.
Got it. I'll be back soon.
Okay. Ooh. Well, let's view some aspirational items while we're here, shall we? Didn't we have one of these? Did I accidentally sell it? Or perhaps not so accidentally. Hang on. I know that sound. Well, that's taken care of. Now, we're finding lots of nice little errands to do around town. Some of which may have been available before we... Before we went out in search of the Free Hunters camp. And these would have probably helped us get through one of our lower levels a bit sooner. I don't imagine this is likely to... He's still not here. That's most unfortunate. Yeah, I don't imagine it will necessarily get us a whole level now. Although perhaps part of one.
Feel free to take a look. Just be sure to purchase 2.
Just a moment. I have a feeling
Only the best jewellery in town.
yes. This is just the fellow we seek. Right then. And how hard is he going to be to convince? Hello, game. I don't like this. fuck. It's crashed, hasn't it? Well, since the game froze and couldn't finish saving, we've lost a save slot. As you can see now, we have our little bug. We have our friends. Okay, we got a relatively recent autosave. Hang on. That is not the time when I saved it. Okay, got it. That's the most recent one then. Yeah. Okay. And my first course of action will be to save over the corrupted slot with hopefully healthy save data, which can then be used. Lovely. Come on, game. You can do this. I believe in you. I don't have much choice at the moment. It would be very nice to see that circle of dots move and the number before the percentage symbol increase to anything greater than its current value. Because I don't believe I've ever seen the autosaves be corrupted before. And this will be a first time for that, I suppose. I'm just hoping to regain some of the lost progress from this episode so that I can save the bloody game. And keep my progress so I don't have to do it all again. I must admit, this is kind of what I was seeing with the corrupt save, and that is not a good sign. Something was happening there, whatever it was. Okay, good. This is not corrupted. We're getting actual numbers. Great stuff. If it loads successfully, we all know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make an immediate backup save. Ah, joy. From 40 to 60, great stuff. And this is the kind of progress I have to go through when loading a save at the start of an episode. Although usually without a corrupt save slot causing a problem. Come on. We can get higher than 60. It's not much longer now, surely. It's either, I think it's 70 next. It slows down from the 40, 60 to then like 70, and it's like then to individual digits. I don't think I've seen it go straight to 80. So obviously the goal here is to complete some of these side tasks, get some progress, feel some sort of sense of achievement, and see that 60% increase to a bigger number. I'll close my eyes for a few seconds, maybe it'll help. It didn't help. Oh well. We'll keep going. You know, it's still not as bad as the Bard's Tale 4 original version loading times being like over 5 minutes sometimes. And that wasn't a hardware issue, it was just really badly optimized. And to think I almost ended up recording something else tonight. 72. Excellent. 4. Good. Good, good. Keep it going. I like it. It is straight away. 80. Good. Only 20 more to go. It might take a bit of a while, but we're seeing good progress. It's all headed in the correct direction. So what I want to record tomorrow night before Sunday night when I'll do the next episode of the Cretan Chronicles. I've got 2 or 3 things in mind. Come on, game. You can get over 80. I believe in you. It's probably going slower because we're in the city and there's a lot of information to process there. And to think the next patch is on the way, but it's not quite ready yet. I'll look forward to its arrival straight to 90. Oh, it's a hunter. We are fucking saving the game. Right, you have been a problem. So you get saved over now. Excellent stuff. What am I currently doing?
Stab your problems
Come
away!
over! Take a look!
Oh, they all woke up. How much corpse work do we have? 3. Okay. And I think... that is something I should definitely rectify.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Jobs. Jobs. Steve. Not Steve. Right. 25 master feed. Find workers for Lara. Workers, not worker.
Feel free to take a look. Just be sure to purchase
Find
2.
Vin's tools. Right. Find a bark bug deterrent. Find out why the bark bugs are coming. We haven't done that. Kill the bark bugs. Oh god. Okay.
Only the best jewellery in town.
Right.
No vacant places for traders today.
I see. But I am not a trader.
Great. Neither am I. Now make yourself scarce.
Easy there, Tristan. Right. Maybe I should try this first.
Do you have any work for me?
You Astartians just can't stay still for a moment. I might. Hope you don't balk at being an errand boy.
Well, money is money.
To get any money from me, you will have to prove you can handle the small stuff first.
So what exactly do you need me to handle?
We're getting more and more complaints about thieves at the market. The blight is coming, driving people out of the city. New ships arrive at the port every day. In short, it is time to solve this security problem. I want you to find and hire some proper guards for us. Try talking to people who already have similar experience.
Who would that be?
Oh, the mercenaries.
Guardsmen, swords for hire, anyone who's good with their weapon. Look for those who aren't too well off and offer them 500 gold up front.
Okay. If we do this, he might be more willing to help Dillis out.
Only the best jewellery in town.
So I don't think we have the Rusty Sword quest yet. Because we haven't picked up
are the longest
There he
in
is.
town.
Excuse me. Bradley. Do you have any vodka? Hmm. Doesn't look like it. All right. Let's just stick to walking for now. We're obviously stuttering a little because I've just had to load up the game and everything's fairly fresh. And still processing. But at least we got a safe save again, and I will definitely have to try and load that save again to check it's clean now. Right. And you insist on standing too far away from your counter, good sir. Right. I go full 5. And then we'll pop in the shop next door. Yeah, might as well do the rounds. See if we can make a good, nice, safe, hang on though. He says he wants people who know how to use a weapon and are poor and desperate for money. Those people are likely to have loose morals and probably not the best for guards.
Do you need a helper?
Looking for work?
Sort of.
You can help me with this.
A rusty sword. What do I do with it?
Clean it?
I don't know how.
I do. Just bring me what I asked for.
Alright. Is there much to find?
Cleaning tincture. Amir, the city alchemist, has some. And oil to coat it. You can buy the good stuff from Jer, who sells food.
Got it. I'll be back soon.
Do we get an actual rusty sword? Or does he still keep it here in the shop? You know what, let's open this. Fair enough. Looks like he keeps it in the shop. So he was showing it to us, not giving it to us. Well, let's go see Jer. Pick up that oil. We'll see if there's a special expensive oil. You know what? Where? Oh, there we go. That's the one we should probably track. Right, let's keep at it.
Do you sell oil?
Did Gur send you? He's the only one I know who needs it.
Yes.
He
Can you
did
sell me
indeed.
some?
I'll be glad to, but the butcher's neglected to give me any liver. And that's where the oil comes from.
Sounds like a task.
Don't worry. Just get me liver, any salt, and that'll be that. You'll have your oil.
Any liver?
Right. Whatever you can find. Bring it here.
Right. Not necessarily from a butcher. And the butcher is through this way, actually, just past the woodcutters.
Fog's rolling in. Weather looks grim.
So off we go again, trotting towards our destination. Hopefully getting jobs done, gaining experience points and gold, which we can then invest into our future. Possibly even that run-down, burnt-out old shack we purchased. Looks like I found a bark bug. I did.
This piece of wood is rotten to the core. It must be attracting the bark bugs.
Oh, really now? Which piece of wood? Okay, well we should definitely tell him about that. Right.
I know why bark bugs wouldn't leave your shop.
Isn't it obvious? I have wood piled everywhere, that's why.
Yep.
If bark bugs fed on regular wood, they would have eaten all the forests on Greyshaft by now.
What is it then?
They can smell rotten wood from miles away. I think they actually help forests get rid of sick and rotten trees. And you have a whole bunch of those in your workshop.
Chiesa. Yes, I forgot to check the last shipment's condition like I usually do.
Well, while we're at it...
I got some corpse walk for you.
Good timing.
Excellent stuff. I should head off. Kill the bark bugs. I don't know where they are. I don't imagine there'll be any upstairs. And I think he mentioned something about there being 5 bark bugs, but I could be wrong. Right, excuse me. Liver. Well, that's not very helpful, is it? So, where would the rest of these bark bugs be? There's a load of wood here. I'd imagine then it's more like just 2 or 3 of them. I don't see any more. But didn't he say something about his pantry? There's another one. Now, I saved before going upstairs in case I accidentally commit some kind of felony by trespassing on his private property up here. I don't see any... Ah! Got you, you bugger. Looks like we're done. Excellent stuff. Glad I checked upstairs after all.
Keep your...
I got rid of all the bark bugs for you.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. This place is their bed of honour now.
Ha ha! Great news! Well, Astartian, here you go. As promised, thanks for your help.
Right, can we... Can we get that furniture underway now? Oh, you're kidding. Really? It's gonna take longer to get that task sorted out, okay? And the liver. Yeah. You know, though. Ooh, nice money.
Gross.
Do I try? I think I do. So, if I learn to make something here, then number one, there's probably some really annoying minigame. So let's say I spend 150 to make a journeyman's short sword, which would probably only sell for 44.
Anything else?
I want to see. If I do this, how much can I sell it for? $44. But I could make more. I'd need to make 5 to get my money back. But what I could do is make 7. Guess what? I'd like to sell these.
Come again sometime.
Good stuff. Now, I can invest that into my property or something else. Like a good helmet. Not yet, obviously, apparently. Oh. No, that is just a straight upgrade, and this is obviously the best for now. Right. So, obviously, Gentleman's Warhammer, Gentleman's Club might be wood. Okay, well, let's hold off. Obviously, it would be nice to improve our craft when we have much more money. Says nothing to track. Let's change that. You know what?
If you can't take a punch, just wear armor.
We could try, now that we've found them, fellow. What should I track? I mean, I imagine one of these town quests, right?
There's nothing better than good old steel.
Numa lives in the outskirts. Oh. Would Numa have lived in that ruined house with the two big beetles next to it? That could be quite nasty. Okay. Or is that the one who's settled down with a wife and two kids?
If you can't take a punch, just wear armor.
Okay, well, we could head back to the alchemist and see about that cleaning
Keep
tincture.
your head safe.
He said he's lazy, so he might want us to make it. That's on top of the liver we don't have. And how are we going to get a liver? The butcher isn't selling it. Do we need the advanced trophies skill? Quite possibly. And it may be worth looking at the requirements for that. For now, though, let's just see if this is another massive roadblock to our progress. I'm anticipating the lazy alchemist doesn't have it on hand and doesn't fancy making it up himself. Here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah. Great. That went rather well. Well, I can bring this back. Just need to find that liver. So the skill we might need for that requires 25 dexterity. That's a lot. And as it's an easy early game quest, it's probably not... Ooh. Maybe it's not that easy or early. You know what? Yeah, but let's head back to the marketplace and hope I don't regret talking to the chap.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Look, we're making some progress, and it's all good. Are we going to need more insight to solve this situation? Well, he's not bloody here now. He's buggered off. Which means the hour may be getting late.
Quite a lot of stuff you have here.
That's only what fit on the bench and under it. Aren't you a little too young for my goods? Sure you can handle them?
That's what I'm going to find out.
Perfect. Take a look and choose whatever you like.
Well, Tristan, you might need to do some exercising, build up your muscles before you can... Hello. Oh, that's what we've got already, basically, isn't it? Hang on. 15. 12. Okay. For 50 gold? That's... Hang on. Ooh. Is that what we currently have? Because we could upgrade for a few points of damage very cheaply. Wait. 80%, 90, and that is something we could wield next level. So hang on.
Only the best jewellery in town.
It is. Okay. So we'd have a slower weapon that would do about 3 more points of damage. Yeah, let's hold off. We can...
Just a glimpse of this greatsword will scare your enemies away.
We can try to level. The thing about a two-handed weapon, Tristan,
The Golden Ale is the fairest of them all.
is that you probably want to go and invest in some half-decent armour. Is there perhaps another butcher in town? And do we bring them both at once, or can we... He's buggered off. It must be getting late. That's 2 people who've gone away now.
Maybe someone will come and save us.
Are you serious?
Aye. My bones are aching again.
Has she gone away too? Kind of. I don't suppose that would be madness if she was selling the liver herself. Okay. Yeah. It's getting late. Hang on. 815. I'm really tempted to go invest in my house. See if it's worthwhile. But I might as well rest overnight before doing that anyway. Okay, let's head back to the nightly order, get some kip, and probably end the episode there, to be honest. We've made some decent progress. Helped out a few people around town. Feel a bit better for it. And that experience bar is definitely past the halfway point now, so that's good. It's significantly visibly progressed this episode. And we can always daydream of reaching the next level and having free ability points to spend. Until that point, we're stuck with what we got. So, we could upgrade our two-handed sword for 50 gold to one that is slightly slower and hits slightly harder. It would be nicer to just get 2 more points of strength and upgrade it to the one that is not slower and hits significantly harder. And we might be able to go to the jewelers and buy a ring that gives extra strength for a lot of gold. Which seems a bit risky. Okay, Tristan, let's get you some rest. There we go. Lovely. Then I think we're probably heading out to the woodcutters' camp.
Happens all the time, you know.
If you say so. I'm sure I'll have a better idea myself in good time tonight. For now, though, I think I'm going to end the episode right about here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. I'll say bye for now, though, everyone, and cheerio! See you all soon.